Good morning, everyone. Welcome today to this reading. This is called What Are You Hiding from Yourself? I was guided, you can see I'm burning some sage here. I was guided to do so. So I think this is some deep shadow work, maybe. We're going to look at what we're hiding from ourselves. So we're just burning some sage to clear that energy. If there's any negativity that comes up, we're prepared for it. All right. So, yeah, it's going to be an oracle card reading again, like yesterday's. I'm guided to do those right now, so we're doing them, and we're going to get started. So there's 4 piles here. I'm going to open the energy, pick your pile, and then we'll get started. All right. If you haven't picked your pile yet, please pause the video and go ahead and do so. But we're going to get started right away with pile number 1. So I'm just going to move these other piles off to the side here. Make room for my pile number 1s. All right, similar to yesterday, I'm going to just try to see what I can see and know before we get started. All right. You've learned from your past mistakes and you're ready to move forward. Okay? That's what I hear. You have the strength to do so. You have the emotional and spiritual strength to do so. You are having an awakening. You are arriving. Excuse my fan, my heater. It's -42 where I live today, so my heat is on. We'll try not to let that interrupt us too much. Okay. So, what are you hiding from yourself? So, I don't know if this is what you're hiding from yourself, this arrival, this awakening, this, the fact that you've learned from the past and you're ready to move on and you're strong enough to do so emotionally and spiritually, and you're going through this awakening and etc. So if you're hiding that from yourself, that's not a bad thing. So don't hide it anymore. Okay? So let's see what the oracle cards have to say about that. Okay, just say yes. Okay, stop hiding it from yourself. Okay, this card rarely comes up, I'm telling you. It's very rare when this card comes up. So when it comes up, it means business. They mean business. Okay, just say yes. Stop hiding this from yourself. This awakening that you're having, this new beginning, this, you're emotionally and spiritually strong. You're bringing good things to you, okay? You're bringing great things to you. That's what I saw. I saw, they showed me the 10 of Pentacles, which is you've arrived, so there is some wonderful things happening for you, but you're hiding them from yourself for some reason. Okay, so just say yes to it. Stop hiding it, like I said, okay? And then look at this card, surrender. Surrender to this awakening. Surrender to this, what's the word I'm looking for? This bliss, I hear. This, surrender to this manifestation of yours, okay? You manifested this. You've been asking for it. Now it's time for you to say yes to it. The angels, the spirits, the oneness, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, has said yes to you. It's time for you to say yes to them, okay? Surrender. I'm going to read what's on the back. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace, okay? So, yeah, you're being given the grace. Grace has been granted to you. You just have to say yes to it, okay? Surrender. Surrender. That's the key that unlocks the grace, okay? This is exciting. I'm excited for you. All right. Tourmalated quartz. Get out of your own way, okay? So, yeah, you're in your own way. Why are you hiding this wonderful, wonderful awakening? And that's going to bring you so much wonderfulness into your life. Why are you hiding it from yourself? Stop hiding it, okay? Message is clear. Okay, yeah, it's a healing. It's a healing. You're bringing ease and calm and release and peace to your life. Just say yes, okay? Back to this card. Keeps coming back to that card. Just say yes to this. This is incredible. Stop hiding this from yourself. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, 41. Self-discipline. Okay, so you've been building the foundations for a new beginning, and you just have to be disciplined enough to continue with it. Okay, so you're trying to back out, maybe you're hiding it from yourself, there's some fear around it. I can feel the fear, but you just need the self-discipline to say yes and continue to say yes continually to this manifestation that you've created, this journey that you've put yourself on, this wonderful, amazing gift that you've given yourself. Okay, all right, so you just need to say yes to that. That's all you need to do. Okay, and that's coming very, very strong. Okay, so say yes, and that takes, you have to make that choice every day. That's the self-discipline, is that you're making that choice every single day. Okay, you have to say yes every single day. So every day you need to start your day by saying yes to this transition, to this transformation, to this awakening that you've brought on yourself, and just keep saying yes. Okay, and then what was I just saying? So spirit keeper of the West, this means transformation, letting go of the old. Okay, being initiated, being illuminated. Okay, gathering your inner resources, harvesting what you've given yourself. Okay, you've brought yourself this beautiful, beautiful awakening and transformation. Continue to say yes to it. Okay, don't start saying no. Don't hide it from yourself. Say yes. Okay, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Okay, so again, the 41. So the 41 is significant for you guys. All right, the 41 is very significant for you guys. It is allowing the path and foundations, building foundations and allowing the path. And then 1 is new beginnings, it's self-leadership, it's all of those things. So 41 is very important, and it combines 4 and 1 combined to make a 5, which is allowing the path, right? So say yes, allow the path. Okay. And Archangel Uriel is about being called. Okay, she brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is your crown chakra, right? So you're knowing. Okay, so you are having this awakening, and Archangel Uriel is helping you with that awakening. Say yes. Okay, 41. Allow the path, allow the new beginning. Be on the path when you do that. Okay. Okay, and then the moon card here, disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. All right, yes. Okay, so breathing out. So you've been breathing in. You've been breathing in all this healing, all this wonderful things, right? You've been going within. You've been breathing in. You've been taking that in breath. You've been inspiring. You've been inspiring, but now it's time to breathe out. It's time to voice what you know. It's time to voice what you hear. It's time to voice what you see. It's time to voice who you are. Okay? Breathe out. Take time to breathe out. It's time to put yourself out there. Okay? That's why you've been hiding, because you know that when you stop hiding that from yourself, it's going to be time to put yourself out there. And that scares you a little bit, and that's okay. That's where this self-discipline comes in. Every morning when you wake up, say yes. Say yes to the awakening that you've brought to yourself, okay? That's what I have for you. That was beautiful. Thank you for participating in this reading. And if you like it, please like and subscribe if you choose to. But most importantly, go out there and say yes to yourself, to your manifestation, to your transformation, to your awakening. Say yes every single day. All right? I know some days are harder than others, but keep saying yes. All right. I'm going to move on to my number 2s. You have a great day. All right, pile number 2. Let's see what messages I get for you. All right. Before we start with the oracle cards, what messages do your angels want to give you? Okay. Just focusing here so I can receive. All right. They're showing me the sun card, which is a beautiful image. They're showing me the sun. So, are you hiding your light? That's what I hear. Are you hiding your light? It's time to bring your light to the surface. That's what I'm hearing. Stop hoarding it for yourself. You are like the Hierophant. You have wisdom that you need to share, but you're hiding your light, okay? It feels like you feel like if you show your light, that it could be taken from you somehow, but it can't, okay? It can't. So stop hiding your light. That's what I hear, okay? Now let's see what the oracle cards say. All right. Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Look at that. You're a light worker. There you go. You can look up Mintaken and you can look up what that means in the light worker starseed realms of things. But what this is telling me is you are a light worker. Okay, so stop hiding that light. That's what I said. That's the message I got. Remember, stop hiding that light. You're a light worker. Okay. Rest. Take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. Okay, so maybe maybe you're working a little too hard. You're working too hard to hide your light. That's what I know. It's so hard to hide your light. So you need to take a rest, okay? You need to quiet your mind. Your mind is what's keeping you from shining your light. Your mind is what's making you believe that if you shine your light too brightly, something bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen, okay? Believe me, nothing bad will happen. So you need to take a rest, take a mental break, quiet your mind, and then you'll get the direct access to the wisdom and the insight that you need. And you'll be able to shine that light, okay? Yeah, amethyst. Trust your intuition. Yeah. Stop hiding your light. Stop hiding your intuition from yourself. You know, quiet your mind. Your mind is freaking you out. Okay? All right. Okay, there's a male energy, a masculine energy, a male figure or a father figure that's in your life right now. Okay, so this could be a past loved one. That's what I'm hearing. It's a past loved one. This past loved one, look, he's encouraging you to shine your light. He's telling you, shine your light. So you have a past loved one who's male. I don't know, if you don't, well, then that part of this reading is not for you, but some of you have a past loved one who is male, who is telling you to shine your light, okay? It's very, very clear. 77, spirituality. You are so spiritually connected. You have so much light to shine. All right, you can look up 77 later, but yeah, that's incredible. You are, I'm getting I don't know, I'm almost short of breath. I'm getting breathless. It's making me breathless here. Okay, spirit of the earth. Okay, because you're so, okay, that's what this take a mental break is, and this is the breathlessness that I'm getting. Because you have so much light to shine, and you're so spiritually connected, it's really important that you take these mental breaks and you quiet your mind and you get grounded. That's what Spirit of the Earth is telling you to do. Get grounded, okay? I was going to say it earlier with this take a mental break, but maybe you need to do yoga. Okay, maybe you need to do I don't know, some sort of meditation, yoga, walk, on the sand. If you're near a beach, walk on the sand with your bare feet, go for walks in the woods, whatever you can, okay? Do, because you need to be strong and grounded so that everything you are can come through, okay? All right, so make sure that you do that. Keep yourself strong and grounded because you have so much light to come through you. It takes a really strong and grounded person to allow that light to come through. So that's probably why you've been hiding it from yourself and why you've been a little nervous about it, why you've been feeling like something bad might happen. Because yeah, you could get very ungrounded very easily. So you need to practice daily some sort of grounding, okay? You need to practice that daily. All right. Okay, look at this. The door to personal healing and happiness is wide open for you. The 3 is big picture. The 4 is allowing the path. They combine for the 7, which is spirituality. The door to personal healing and happiness is wide, wide, wide open for you. And look how beautiful it is when you walk through that door, right? That's what they want you to do. Okay, stop hiding your light. Okay, and then the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, be bold and make the first move. They want you to make that first move. They want you to say, I am willing. I am going to shine my light. I am shining my light. Okay. So, wow. You are a light worker. That's for sure. You're very spiritually connected. You need to ground yourself. You need to practice that daily. Okay. You need to quiet your mind and ground yourself and get very grounded so that you can channel all that light that wants to come through you because you have an immense amount, okay? And I don't know who this past loved one is for you, but they're there, they're encouraging you, okay? Be bold and make the first move. Walk through that door to personal healing and happiness. Trust your intuition. I mean, it couldn't be more clear. Stop hiding your light, okay? So I hope that helped. And I hope that you, if it did and you like this video, you'll like and subscribe. But most importantly, go and have a great day and go out there and shine your light. Okay, it's beautiful. Don't hide it from yourself or from anyone anymore. All right? All right, I'm moving on to my pile number 3s. You have a great day. All right, my pile number 3s. Let's see what I get for you. Just to start off, what messages I get for you just to start off with. Sorry, I gotta put this away. All right. I am seeing that you need to let go of, sorry, there's an airplane going by right now. You need to let go of your attachment to the material world, okay, to material things. You need to go within. Okay, you need to go within and find something more than the material world, okay? So that's the first thing. You'll be triumphant in doing so, and you'll have a rebirth, okay? In letting go of the material, your attachment to the material world, you'll have a rebirth, okay? And you'll manifest some beautiful, beautiful things for yourself. All right, the world will open up to you. All right. So that's not really telling me what you're hiding from yourself, but it is telling me, well, maybe you're hiding that attachment to the material world. Maybe you're denying that you have an attachment to the material world, but you do. Okay, so bring it out into the open and then release it. Okay, by going within, finding more than the material world, and then having this rebirth. You're hiding this rebirth. Okay, that's what it is. You're hiding this rebirth from yourself. Okay, so you're trying to keep your foot in that material world because you don't want to lose anything in that material world. That makes sense. Of course, we don't want to lose anything in our material world. But what they're saying is go within, let go of the attachment to the material world, and it'll bring you so, so much more. Okay, so let's see what the oracle cards say. Okay, what do you need to release? All right, I'm starting backwards this time. Normally I start with the other cards for the other people, but I'm starting backwards this time. So yeah. What do you need to release? Well, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there, but my camera cut out for a minute, but that's okay. So yeah, we were talking about what you need to release. And I believe it's your attachment to the material world. Okay, so that's the first card that's coming up. The next card that comes up is storm warning. Okay, so this is a 1 and 0. It's a 10. So it is a completion and a new beginning. So I feel like if you don't release the attachment to the material world, they're telling you a storm will come. Okay, it's a storm warning. So if you don't complete and release that attachment to the material world, you're going to have to weather a storm. All right, so if you let go of it, you know, you'll be complete with that and your new beginning will come. So that's what I feel like they're saying to you. Okay. Spirit of Air is the next card. That's all about focus and clarity. So I feel like, yeah, when you release this attachment to the physical world that you have, to the material world that you have, you know, the storm clouds will clear. See, this is the storm warning, but if you release it, storm clouds will clear and you'll have clarity and focus, okay? And you'll be able to see what you need to see to move forward, all right? This attachment to the material world, I believe, is keeping you, you know, keeping you limited in what you can see and in your clarity and focus. So allow that rebirth to happen that they want to bring by letting go of the attachment to the physical world, okay? Go within, meditate, let it go, and then let that completion, you know, that completion and beginning happen. And, you know, they're telling you the more you're open to letting it go, letting the attachment go, the less of a storm you'll have to weather, okay? And then it's going to bring you great things. We saw that, you know, I saw that earlier. So it's going to bring you great things. You need to get through this though, and you get through it by letting go. Okay, so nature. You need to spend time in nature. So nature is the physical world. However, it's not the material world. Okay, so there's a difference. So 7, spirituality. 4, allowing the path. Combined make 11, which is the psychic intuitive number. So they're asking you to spend some time in nature. That's that going within. Spend some time in nature. Connect to the to Mother Nature, and connect to your psychic intuitive that you have to get this clarity. Okay, so release your attachment to this material world and go within and seek something from your inner world. Okay. And then we have autumn. So bare wind, crispiness, stripping away. So that's it. You're stripping away. Yeah, you're definitely, this is about releasing. You're stripping away that attachment, okay? So, yeah, loosen your grip, okay? Amazonite, loosen your grip. This is really about releasing for you guys, okay? You've got your grip on something in the material world and you've got a grip on it. And I wanted to just say here, this is 37, so big picture, spirituality, new beginnings, adds up for a 10 for new beginnings, okay? So you really got to let it go, whatever it is, okay? And then we have this card, compassion, and it says, be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul, okay? So be gentle with yourself when you're going through this bit of a storm here. Be gentle with yourself. Maybe you're demanding. This attachment to the material world is you're trying to be successful. You are demanding that you be successful. That's what I'm hearing. Materially successful. So you're super attached to being materially successful. I don't even know if that's really a word, materially. But anyways, you're attached to being successful in a material way in the world. And you got to let that go. Okay? I don't know why you're attached to that, but just let it go. And it's going to bring you everything you ever wanted when you let it go. But you have to let it go, okay? That's the clear message here. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So yeah, go within, go within to gain this clarity and focus. Connect with nature to do it, to connect to your spiritual side, allow the path, and connect to your psychic intuitive number, okay? Psychic intuitive being, I mean. So they really want you to go within. And that's one of the things I saw earlier, when I was just looking at the messages right from the start. It said, let go of your attachment to material things, go within. You will be triumphant, okay? So you will be triumphant, and that'll bring a rebirth and a renewal, an end to the old, a beginning to the new, all of that, which is what this is showing us here. And then, I said that the world would open up for you. You would create some beautiful things for yourself, not just material things, beyond the material things. So that's the message that they have for you. So what you're hiding from yourself is your attachment to the material world. Okay, so bring that out into the open and then let it go. Forgive it. That's the compassion. Okay, so bring it out in the open and then say, allow it, accept it, acknowledge it, being attached to the material world, and move through to the place of forgiving it. So when you can forgive it, forgive yourself for being attached to the material world, to be attached to success in the material world. Okay, forgive yourself. Allow yourself that you have been, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so, and this hiding it. So you're probably the kind of person, maybe I'm getting, that says, I'm not attached to the material world, but you are. So you're hiding it from yourself and you're hiding it from others. So stop saying that. Admit it, own it. I'm attached to the spiritual world. That's funny, that came out. So I'm attached to the material world, right? Own it, allow it to be, accept it, and then forgive it. Forgive yourself for being attached to success in the material world. We all are, we are. We're taught to be that way. So there's nothing wrong with it. Own it, allow it, forgive it. And then you're going to be able to move past it, okay? With much more ease than this storm that that's accumulating right now if you don't, right? So that's the message they want to get to you. So just own it, allow it, forgive it. That'll bring clear skies after this little storm here, and focus and clarity. It'll start you on your path, your psychic intuitive path that's going within, they want you to do, connecting with nature, stripping away all the stuff that you don't need, loosening your grip on things, and tuning into the portal of your heart. Okay, so that's the message. Stop hiding the fact that you're attached to success in the material world. Bring it out into the open. Allow it, forgive it, move past it. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope that helped, and I hope that you'll like and subscribe if you want to, and go out and have a beautiful day. Okay, cheers. Bye-bye. All right, my pile number 4s. All right. So you're number 4, and I just saw on the timer number 4. So it's drawing my attention to the number 4. So that's about allowing the path, building foundations, etc. So let's see what you're hiding from yourself, okay? What is it that you are hiding from yourself? I'm going to just try to get some messages first before we look at the oracle cards. Okay, so I see that you're a fortunate person. You're actually a fortunate person, okay? But there's something that you need to leave behind. Okay, you need to leave behind. You need to leave something in the past, and you need to have a change in, like something, a shakeup of some sort. Okay, there's a big emotional, spiritual shakeup coming for you, and that's going to bring you abundance, a lot of abundance actually. So okay, yeah. So yeah, you're very fortunate, but for some reason there's something, maybe you're hiding that from yourself. You're hiding your own good fortune. You're hiding that you're a lucky person. You're hiding that you're a fortunate person. There's something you're hiding about that. And because there's some spiritual and emotional healing that needs to happen around that for you, like big time. And then once you get through that, you're going to really bring that fortune into your life and bring a lot of abundance into your life is what I'm hearing. So let's see what the oracle cards say, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, a time to give rather than to take. That makes sense. So if you're super fortunate, but you've been hiding that from yourself, you're a receiver. That's what I hear. You're a receiver. All right. And, but you're also very, very, very generous. And I don't know why you've been hiding that from yourself, but that's what I see. You've been hiding that from yourself. So it's going to come a little more clear. I'm still not getting the full picture I hear, but okay. You're a receiver, but you're looking at, this is a time to give rather than to receive, rather than to take. So something about giving is going to open things up for you. Okay. There's some indecision here. This is interesting. You are, so this is 8. This is the abundance I was seeing and talking about. But you're undecided if you want it. That's really interesting. You're undecided if you want it. So yeah, you know that you're a fortunate person. You know that you can create good things in your life and fortune and bring it to you and bring abundance to you. You know that, but you're hiding it from yourself because you're undecided whether or not you want to do that for some reason. Maybe you think it's better to give than to receive, and that's what that card is telling me there. A time to give rather than to take. So maybe you fall into that category of people that thinks that it's better to give than to receive. So you've been focused on being a giver versus a receiver, but you are a receiver. Okay, and so the truth is, both giving and receiving have to occur. You cannot receive without giving. You cannot give without receiving. They are two sides of one coin. So to have that coin, you have to have both sides of it. And ultimately, you're giving to yourself and receiving from yourself. And the more you give to yourself, the more you'll receive from yourself. But the more that you give to yourself and receive from yourself, the more you'll have to give to the world, and then you can receive more back from the world. So you see how that goes? It's like a loop. It's a loop, and it's like a snowball. It builds as it rolls. Okay, does that make any sense? I don't know. I hope so. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So the more you give, the more you should be receiving. But you've been undecided about allowing yourself to receive. For some reason, you've been hiding the receiver that you are. That's what I keep hearing from yourself and from others. Maybe you want to fit in. Maybe there's, I hear something about fitting in. So the next card is Thunder Drum. Okay, so Thunder Drum says to stand up and be counted. It says, don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know your value. Okay, so this is saying stand up and show yourself to the world, okay? And be counted and allow yourself to receive, because you have so much that you give. You got to let yourself receive it, okay? This is the abundance that's coming. You give abundantly, and it's time for you to receive abundantly, okay? That's what I hear. All right. Effort. So we have the one here, the new beginnings combined with the big picture that combined for the 4 to allow the path. So there's some effort they're asking you to put into this journey you're on, okay? I don't know what the effort is. What is it about effort that they want to tell you? I'm just listening here. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just this effort to open yourself up to the receiving, to make this decision, to open yourself up to the receiving. I think, okay, so yeah, I said there was going to be a healing. Remember I said you needed some healing, some emotional and spiritual healing, and you needed a change in perspective, like a big shakeup. That's you need to shake up this perspective that it's better to give than to receive, okay? You need to put some effort into that. You need to allow yourself to be seen and be counted and to receive abundantly for what you're already giving abundantly to the world, okay? So you need to shake up this belief system. That's it. You have a belief system that it's better to give than to receive. So that's why you've been hiding the receiver that you are. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Next card, secret. Hidden messages, holding back emotions, unlocking the secrets and passions within. Okay, so yeah, 25, 2, and 5 make a 7. Which is spirituality. 2 is partnering. 5 is being on the path. So yeah, this is just going with this secret that you've been keeping. You've been keeping yourself, your ability to receive a secret. But when you minimize what you receive, you minimize what you can give. Okay, you have to understand that. So it's not better to give than to receive. You have to do both. Okay, and they grow together. All right. And then, yeah, okay, look at this. Agate, get back into balance. What am I saying? They grow together. You have to have the 2. You have to have the give and receiving. You have to get back into that balance, okay, of giving and receiving. Stop hiding the receiver you are, okay? You're not going to believe the next card. Receive. Oh, my God. How could it be more clear? Okay, like I cannot make these cards come up. They just do. I couldn't plan this reading any better. So when we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. Okay, You need to open up this receiving. This is very, very clear. You are a very fortunate person. You can receive. You are a receiver. You attract things. And you have been focused on wanting to give, but so you've minimized this receiving aspect of yourself. You need to shake that up. You need to heal that. You need to accept the receiver that you are. You need to be the receiver that you are so that you can receive more. And the more that you can receive, the more you can give. And that's going to bring this abundance into your life. And when you have abundance in your life, it means that you can share that abundance, okay? So don't resist that. Don't hide that receiver that you are anymore. And then the last card here, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. That's creating heaven on earth. Yeah, being in balance, giving and receiving, allowing yourself to receive and give freely, and to amplify that, and to magnify that, and to accelerate that, and to appreciate that. All these words are coming. Yeah. So when you stop hiding the receiver that you are, you will restore this balance. You'll come out of this indecision. You'll restore this balance. You will let this secret be revealed. You will stand up and be counted. You will receive the value that you deserve for the gifts that you have to offer. And, you're going to put a little bit of effort into healing that. And when you do, when you get everything back into balance, you will be creating heaven on earth for yourself and for others, for all of the people that you come into contact with. Okay, so let yourself be the receiver you are. You're that person. You are. Okay, so stop hiding that. Stop minimizing it. Stop trying to keep it small because you feel like it's selfish to receive or whatever you've been taught. You got to heal that. You got to shake that up. You got to shake up that belief system and let it go. Okay, like I said, everything has two sides. Every coin has two sides to it, okay? And so giving is one side and receiving is the other side. Taking, receiving is the other side. And taking is the active receiving, okay? So receiving is passive, taking is active, okay? So there's nothing wrong with taking. Let's heal that right away, that belief system. There's nothing wrong with taking. It's just actively receiving, okay? Let's make that clear. So both sides of the coin, giving and receiving. You can't have the coin without both, okay? You have to have both sides of the coin. It goes for everything, okay? So you have to restore that balance in everything before you can fully experience it. And so yeah, that's what I have for you. Stop hiding the receiver that you are, and start embracing that, start loving that, start forgiving that, start allowing that, and allow yourself to be both the giver and receiver, and that's going to open up this heaven on earth that you want to create for yourself and for others. Okay? That's it. Go out and have a great day, and if you like this reading, like and subscribe, and come back and see me another day. Okay, bye.